We all know about people who make fake celebrity social media accounts, but I stumbled into something that is just so strange to me. And the more that I investigated it, it just kept getting more weird. And I just want to say real quick, this video is not meant to put down anyone. It's more so just a curious look into something that I'm just confused by. A few years ago, Facebook recommended a friend to me, and the friend's name was Jen Maroney, which caught my attention because I'm pretty sure that's Jennifer Lawrence. So I clicked on the page, and just out of curiosity, I decided to add them as a friend. And the first thing I noticed was that on their page, they had all these photos of Jennifer Lawrence with other celebrities, and they would tag the other celebrities. As I was looking around, I would click on a tag and find that that was also someone posing as a celebrity under a weird name. And then I would click on another, and another, and another, and another, and then I just realized there is this huge, line of connected fake profiles. I just needed to know more. We'll go more into this later, but it seems like they're working very hard on these pages to convince you that they actually are these celebrities. So why not just go the full mile and actually call the page Jennifer Lawrence? It seems like they're making it hard for them to get the attention that they want. Or maybe they don't want. Let's kind of investigate this together, and let's figure out what we think is going on. Let's do some character studying on the people behind these pages with some Sherlock skills. Let's take tiny little bits of information and come to massive conclusions about people we don't know. For fun! Then I thought that maybe they're just going really deep here, and they're pretending so hard to be Jennifer Lawrence that she would need some sort of undercover name, so that way then other people are like, no, it's really her because she's trying to hide from us, and that's what Jennifer would do. While then also posting a bunch of publicity materials and public photos that you don't have to add them as a friend to see. Before we go any further, I want to introduce to you our whole cast of players in this whole web of strange fake books, or at least all the ones that I have discovered thus far. Introducing Ali Alwyn. That's hard to say. Ali Alwyn as Taylor Swift, Amy Liu as Amy Adams, Anthony Scott Garfield as Andrew Garfield, Eddie Burke as Eddie Redmayne, M. Jean as Emma Stone, Esme Sheridan as Billie Eilish. I've actually been friends with this one for a few years. This has been years in the making. Jackie Shulman as Anne Hathaway, Jessica Bloom as Jessica Chastain, Michael Peterson Waters as Pete Davidson, but he literally says on his thing, Pete Davidson, Thomas Hiddle as Tom Hiddleston, and Will Hamilton as Brad Pitt. Some of the first profiles I looked at was the Jen Maroney, Esme Sheridan, Jessica Bloom, and M. Jean. These were the first ones that got recommended to me. This week I tried to add Jessica Bloom and M. Jean as friends, but I don't think their accounts are active anymore because it looks like the last time that they posted was August 15th. In the middle of editing this video, I went back to Jen's page as well as Jessica and M to try to get more footage of the posts that I was seeing before. Jen had deleted me as a friend, which hasn't happened in years, so I can't see her posts anymore, and M and Jessica both privated all of their public posts. Which then I realized that they both had last posted on the same day, which is Jennifer Lawrence's birthday, or Jen Maroney, because they tagged Jen Maroney, wishing her a happy birthday. It started to make me think that possibly, could be more, but I'm thinking that maybe these three accounts are owned by the same person. That, or the fact that I'm not actually friends with Jessica Bloom or M. Jean, could be that they have other posts and it's just not public for me to see. But it made me realize so many of these ones that I'm not added as friends with, if they're really trying to be this secret account because they really are so-and-so, then why would they have unprivated posts in the first place? And I know I'm kind of making a argument to you guys who probably already don't believe that these accounts are real, but I'm trying to go under the assumption of a lot of different mindsets to just explore why this exists. I know I'm thinking way too much about this, but it's literally been bothering me for years because that's when I first got added to it. And I was like, what is this? I need to talk to someone about this. And I haven't talked to anyone about it, so you guys are who I'm talking to. Maybe it's me. What a movie plot twist that would be. I have this weird hyperfixation obsession about this thing, and then I've come to realize that it's actually me, and I have amnesia and don't realize that I'm running the accounts. One of the accounts that I really want to talk about is Esme Sheridan, aka Billie Eilish. There is a lot to see here. Okay, so I'm going to read through some posts that I found. So one of the first things that I realized about this Esme Sheridan, specifically the people who are friends with this account and interacting with this account, there's all kinds of different people, but a lot of the comments are like GIFs, whatever, don't kill me, I don't care how you pronounce your stupid word, kind of things that like your mom or your grandma would send you with like hearts and like butterflies and like the really cheesy like we love you things, which made me think maybe a lot of older people are following this account. But stick with me, there's like kind of a mixed bag going on here. Here's a guy who posted to Esme. He posted a link to her most recent Vanity Fair interview and wrote, "If I tried to follow you, I would just get arrested under the creeper laws. Do you have any pics of you in a hoodie and a mask? ... I love reading that. Yeah, I would get arrested under the creeper laws. Anyways, here's a comment on one of their posts. If you've been unsocial since this posting, I hope you haven't just been sitting there thinking about what to say next. Or you may have had 100 things to do as a top pop star, plus family things for Thanksgiving. I'm not sure, but I'll have to think about what you were up to. How was your food at your turkey day? You don't have to answer, but I'll wonder." And then Esme made a post. Funny, when you get body shamed by the oh-so-sweet boy of Hollywood, Lamal, guys think about who you want to be a fan of. This is strange to me because it feels personal, but they're writing it as if they're Billie. They're taking something personally for Billie, pretending to be Billie. It just adds a new level of the commitment for me. And then someone commented, "I'd like to know who that was." Esme says, "Somebody who does stuff like that all the time, but the public doesn't know." I love that. Like I got stuff going on, but I'm famous and people don't need. And it makes me wonder, the person who owns this account really does have something going on. I really hope that's not the case, but if that is the case, I hope that this person finds people in their life who can support them through hard times, that they don't have to pretend to be someone else on the internet to get support from strangers. Esme then posted, "Does taking acting classes really help with severe anxiety and shyness? Obviously not asking for me, I'm just curious." No, a therapist would help. So I decided that I wanted to enter the conversation and just kind of see maybe why some people are there. So I replied to this guy, and I meant to say who is Esme, but I said who is S.A. S-E, E-C, East. Who is East? And he responded, "Billie?" And so I said, "Are they really?" Because I was trying to He said, "Who knows?" I think that sums up the video. Like and subscribe. I really like this one. Recently, Esme said, "This is my only Facebook, my dudes. Old picture." And this is where I started to realize that some of the commenters involved in this page make no freaking sense. Plastic surgeon should be fired. What a kisser. Do you hold your breath when you kiss? Esme posted a picture of herself and said, "I don't know." And Matthew had to say, "Hello, Twin Towers," with a picture of the Twin Towers. "Why do you always look ticked off? We aren't even married." I like this one from Blake. Blake says, "This summer heat messes Tyler's eyes and mine. I was using drops from Walmart store brand and then Vicine when my 3 new packets disappeared. I started using water to wash my eyes after the jacuzzi. I remember in school they told us to wash after using the Bunsen burner in chemistry. They feel better." Mike says, "No matter how much you try." And that wasn't a reply to anyone. I tried, I looked everywhere. It didn't make sense to anyone's comment or the picture or the caption or anything. Just, no matter how much you try. Clearly, the account has been reported before because Esme had this to say. "How screwed up can you be making a Telegram group to report every freaking celebrity you find? Screw you. You know who you are." What's a Telegram group? Is this like some new thing I don't know about, some like app or something that the kids are using now? It's called Telegram. Telegram group sounds fun though. It sounds like to me like it's a group of Telegram enthusiasts. And I just think of Elf with the singing telegram. "I love you." I want to join actually. Although apparently they report celebrity profiles. You may be saying at your screen right now, "Becca, clearly they're bots. That's why it doesn't make any sense." But let me tell you, I know some of these people. The reason one of these accounts was originally recommended to me in the first place was because I had a real life human being mutual friend who was mutual friends with them, so it got then recommended to me, which is one of the reasons I added them in the first place. And that's what confuses me more is, why are they friends? What are they doing? Where did this come from? Is it roleplay? Do my friends know who's roleplaying? Are they playing along? Do they actually think it's real? Or are they sort of like this other guy who commented where it's just sort of like, who knows? But he's just shooting his shot. You know, he's just trying anyway. Because maybe there's possibility that it is Billy and he wants it to be, and if it is, then he's kind of friends with her or something. Well, I hate to tell you, she's not your friend or anything. I talked to my sister about this. And she was talking about that, like, pretending to be celebrities, it's a real form of role-playing. Like, people really do this. And that's fine, whatever, cool. You're not hurting people. I don't care. I just want to know why. But I also want to know, like, what is happening. Because there are, like, hundreds of people who are following this and, like, interacting with it. Maybe half of them are bots and half of them are real, and maybe the bots is what makes the real people think it's real. Or maybe everyone on there is like me. They all had some mutual friend who added as a joke, and then it became a thing, and then it's just now grown. I tried messaging 2 of the accounts to see if I could get them to respond to me, to see if I could maybe get some answers from them. Neither of them responded, so if there's ever a part 2 to this video, maybe we'll get some answers. Update! I'm actually in the middle of editing this video right now, but Esme just made a post on Facebook, and I just wanted to read it to you guys real quick. Hey dudes, just noticed there's a fake of one of my friends. Please report him. And it says Dylan Thomas, and it's clearly a picture of Dylan Sprouse. And I think this is hilarious. One of the frequent posters on this page says, I'm real Billy. I may seem more robotic with all these tech apps, but the human is still here. I know you won't wish me a happy birthday this month, but maybe we can virtually pretend you signed an autograph and we took a photo together. I won't be in LA, and since Grammys are not this month, your wall is all I will say. Keep making music if you want. I hang with Tyler a lot in her room being creative, as I bet Finn and you do or did. It's pretty okay. And now my TikTok gets a few hundred views each. She inspired me with her angel eyes. I like this. Donnie says, rage against the dying of the light. I am so entertained by this page. I wonder if there's like, obviously, like the person running this account knows that they're not Billy. Therefore, now they're trying to report other people who aren't who they say to be. I wonder if there's like some secret wars of fake books. I wonder if the same person who runs this already runs a Dylan Sprouse fake account. Therefore, they're like, oh, other people can't make them because I need to convince that mine are the real ones. I'm just still so intrigued. Okay, back to the regular outro. In the meantime, what do you think? Why are they all connected? I'm Because Becca, and that's my story. Good evening.